Okay, good afternoon, everyone. Well, I suppose good evening now. We hope that you are well. My name is Oscar, and today I'm joined by my fantastic co-teacher, Sarah. Hello, Sarah.
Hey there, Oscar. How are you doing?
I'm very well, thank you. How are you doing?
I'm doing really well, thank you very much. I'm joining Oscar from Florence. We're both in Florence, but obviously in different places because we're both in quarantine. But I come from the UK. I'm from a small village near Nottingham, which is very famous for Robin Hood, Sherwood Forest, Nottingham Forest, if you're a football fan, and lots of other things. What about you, Oscar? You're from the UK, but where are you from?
I am from the south coast. I am from a town called England, which is famous for the Battle of Hastings.
You're from Hastings.
I'm from Hastings, yeah. In 1066, the French invaded England and attacked and won and conquered England. So it's a very sad day, unless you like the French. When was Robin Hood around?
I have no idea. It was Middle Ages, I think, wasn't it? It was a long time ago. And depending on who you believe, he didn't exist. Either he existed or he didn't exist. So it depends on if you believe the stories or not. But yeah, it was in the Middle Ages.
I can see here.
Hey there, Valentina. I was going to say, we got Valentina from Milan. Hey there, Valentina. How are you? Hope you're well. Hope you're enjoying the quarantine, as we all are. Super duper quarantine.
Yeah. Yeah, it's getting harder and harder as the weather gets better and better, isn't it?
Yeah, it's very true.
Well,
very true.
You're okay. You're out in the countryside. Hello, Anna.
I am.
Anna's a regular of these webinars. She's very good.
Hey there, Anna from Palermo. Palermo is a beautiful city. We were there last year for a conference and it was amazing. I hadn't been to Sicily before, but Sicily is beautiful and Palermo is really beautiful.
Yeah, I wish I could have gone to that conference next year.
It was really nice. And yeah, Valentina is good at home, as we all are. Yeah, thank you, Valentina, for that. Glad you're well. Glad you're okay.
Okay, cool. So today's focus, 8 to 10, happy holidays. Should we have a look?
Holidays are always happy.
Yes, Yeah, okay, let's go with that. Yeah. Sarah, could you read this, please?
Sure. Happy holidays. In this focus activity, describing holidays and traditions, and the present and past passive. So a bit of grammar for us today as well.
Good. So we're going to start with a little true or false. We've already got 8 viewers. We're blowing up, Sarah. We'll take turns reading the question, and then we'll ask afterwards if it's true or false. Number 1. Sarah, would you like to read this?
Okay, so true or false? Denmark and the United Kingdom do not have a national holiday celebrating the founding date or day of independence. So is that true or false? Go for it, number 2, Oscar.
True or false? Yes. Oh, I'm just typing true or false. Yes. Hello, Katharina. I'm from Salerno, but now I'm in Milan, and I hope to return early to my city.
Yeah, return early or return, rather than early, I would probably use return soon. Return soon. So early would just mean the opposite of early would be late, whereas return soon means in a short time. Okay, so be careful about confusing those 2 words because they're quite similar.
Yeah. Okay, next one. The first Thanksgiving was in 1890.
I don't know. I'm not American. I don't know when it was. Let's do number 3. On Chinese New Year, it is tradition for family members to give yellow envelopes with money inside as gifts. Is that true or false?
Hello, Giovanni from Milan. Good.
Nice to meet you, Giovanni, virtually. Nice to see you. Thanks for joining this evening.
Okay. Number 4. Holi is a Hindu spring festival celebrated in India and Nepal by throwing coloured powder on each other.
I don't know anything about Hindu festivals. So that would be a guess for me, that one. Number 5, South Africa celebrates Freedom Day, the day of the first national post-apartheid elections in 1994 on April the 27th.
Okay, guys. What we want you to do is, do you think these are true or false? Let us know. Anna, Katerina, Giovanni, and Valentina. Yeah. So are they true or false? What do you think? This is going to be the pub quiz tonight. We're going to be seeing if you're all ready to join. Me and Sarah are going to the next pub quiz as soon as we're out of quarantine. We're recruiting world trivia.
Yeah. I thought you were going to drink a beer then. I hope that's water and not beer.
Yes, it's just water.
I've got my water here. So right, Giovanni's come up with the first one. Denmark and the United Kingdom do not have a national holiday. A shout out to Tiziana. Hey Tiziana, nice to see you from Venice. So Giovanni said for the first one, it's true. Katerina thinks it's true. We've got some more trues coming up.
Thank you for interacting.
Okay, so is it, Oscar, is it true or not?
Shall I do a proper scoring system, do you think? Should we score this?
No, I think you just put whether it's true. You can't. No, that would take too long. That would take too long. We've got too much to talk about.
Too much to talk about. True.
Well done, guys.
Good.
Okay.
The first Thanksgiving
so number 2, true
was
or
in
false?
1890.
I
don't know.
Giovanni, I have no idea. I don't know, because I think Thanksgiving is probably quite an old tradition. I mean, I don't know. Is it going right back? And is it Thanksgiving in America, or are there Thanksgivings in other countries? I'm assuming it's America, but I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe there are other Thanksgivings. I don't know.
Anna, I think it was before. I'm going to say it was introduced in 1856.
That's very precise. Do you think it's 1800s? I don't think it's true. I think it's false, but I don't know when. Tell us. Let us know. Go on, Oscar. Reveal the answer.
Okay.
Yeah. 1623.
Wow. Okay.
So we were all wildly wrong there. So it was early. 1623.
Well, it's like the first year they landed, and they were celebrating with the Native Americans. But I thought it might be that the tradition started much later. But apparently it's them. Number 3, Sarah, can you read this again?
Yeah, so on Chinese New Year, it is tradition for family members to give yellow envelopes with money inside as gifts. I like the idea of the fact it's money as a gift, because money is always useful, rather than getting presents that you don't want. You know, when you're a kid and you get all those things that you're like, I hate it, I just want money. Yeah. So from that perspective, money is definitely a good gift. The fact that it's a specific envelope, I don't know. I don't know whether that's specific. I don't know. So true or false, guys? I'm guessing Katerina and Tiziana, you're saying true for this one. So you think it's true?
False.
Well, there we go.
It's a red envelope.
So they give money, they give it in envelopes, but the color of the envelope has got to be a red one. I didn't know that. I thought red is a strange color.
I think that's a wedding color in China, I think.
Oh, is it?
That's what they wear at weddings, yeah.
It must be lucky or something. It must be a lucky or fortunate color. Yeah.
Absolutely. Number 4. Holi is a
Hey
Hindu
there,
spring
Sarah.
festival
Sorry, I'm
celebrated
just
in
saying hi
India
to Sarah
and
from
Nepal by
Bologna.
throwing
Hey there,
coloured
guys.
powder on each other. What do you think for number 4?
I don't know anything about.
Have you ever seen
I do
people
know
do
about
this?
Hindu. No, I've never seen anything about the Hindu festivals. I don't. I know that the weddings last for a very long time, but I don't know about any of their festivals. Have you experienced any festivals?
No, but I've seen like people do their own related event, and it does look very fun. You have like 100 people all just throwing like these powdered colored sand at each other. So yeah, very good. Katerina saying true. Yeah, okay.
So it must be true then, if you said you've seen it already. Yes, we've got true from Giovanni, true from Tiziana. So it's true. Perfect. Good.
Number 5. South Africa celebrates Freedom Day, the day of the first national post-apartheid elections in 1994 on April 27th.
1994. I don't know if that sounds. Is it really that late, or was apartheid before? I don't know. For me, I would have said maybe a bit later, but a bit earlier. But maybe that's right. I don't know. Tiziano is saying false. So Tiziana thinks false. Katerina thinks true. Okay, so we've got some differing opinion there. I don't know. What do you think, Oscar? True or false? Anna says true.
I'm saying true.
Oh, wow. It is true. Wow.
It's in the basket.
Now you see 1994. I think that sounds really recent. It sounds it's like what, 20 years ago, 25 years ago.
Yeah. 1 year after I was born. Yeah.
Wow. You see that means, yeah, that's scary.
Which country has the most public holidays and how many? Hint, it's in Asia. Which country has the most public holidays? How many? Do you think any of these students are cheating? Do you think that they would use Google and look up the answers, Sarah?
I don't know. I was not going to look at that. It's far more fun guessing than not knowing. But okay. I don't know. For example, I know that Italy has more holidays than the UK, and I know that the UK has more holidays than America. I know America has a really small number of holidays that they don't celebrate, or they don't have time off in America. I don't know about Asia. You go with places like, I know, Thailand or China, maybe. I don't know, but I think the Chinese work very hard. So I don't think maybe they have a lot of time. So I don't know.
I do.
And I don't know how many.
I did this a few weeks ago. So I think it's India, and I think it's like 46.
No, 46. 46. No, 23. Okay.
I meant India, 23 times 2. That's what I meant. Yeah. All right.
Japan or China. Good guesses, guys. But yeah, it's India. So we should all move to India if we want more holiday.
That's it. Okay. Next one then. So, what is an observance day? What is an observance day?
And how is it different from a holiday? It's an interesting question, isn't it? Because, well, first of all, what is a holiday? If you think about a national holiday, so a national holiday, for example, Easter, Christmas, maybe those things, they're usually to celebrate something. Well, in this part, it's mainly religious days that you would have for national holidays. You think about Easter and Christmas, they're religious days. What other national holidays can we have? Oscar, what national holidays do we have in the UK?
Boxing Day, Bank Holiday Monday.
Yeah, so the bank holidays.
Okay. Anna says 46, it would be fantastic. Yeah, I agree, Anna. Yeah. I would move immediately. Good. So Anna, because you've got the object, you can just say 46 would be Fantastic. Fantastic. Like that. A bit simpler, but very good, Anna. Like Mum Day.
Yeah, Monday or Mother's Day, as we call it. I like Mum Day, but no, we say Mother's Day. Mother's Day, Father's Day. Are they holidays or observance days?
Though Mother's Day is an observance day because you don't get it off work, right?
Mm,
I think
yeah.
that
So
might
for
be the
me,
difference.
yeah, exactly. So I think things like you have here for, as Katerina says, for historic motivation, spelling and probably rather would say historical reasons. Historical reasons. So yeah, generally historical, maybe religious reasons as well. But yeah, and Valentina says, as you said, Oscar, an observance day is when you don't work, I think.
No, I think a holiday is when you don't work. An observance day is when you still work, but you just observe it. So like, oh, that looks nice. Wish I could stop working. Don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's when you basically you have you want to remember something important, but maybe it's not something that you can have a day off work to do.
Yeah.
Whereas I think Katerina's right when she says it's a historical reason. Generally, for a national holiday, there's something which has been going for a lot of years, like Easter, Christmas. The bank holidays in the UK is something that were established, and it is for time off where you don't work. And observance days, I just think, to appreciate something like Mother's Day, like Father's Day, other things. So we have here from Giovanni. Observance days when you don't work, indeed, for another holiday is for some important in the history. As Oscar was saying, for observance days are generally not time off, but holiday would be time off. So Anna, as she says there, is when you remember an important figure or an event, but you work. So yeah, I'd agree with Anna on this one.
Yeah. I'm just having a look for like a good definition on the internet, but I can't really. Oh, hang on. Yeah, a holiday is a day set aside by law in which normal activities, e.g. work, are suspended. That's the main difference. Yeah, okay, cool. Fine.
Okay.
Number two, what are some holidays in your country? What are some holidays in Italy?
They have lots of holidays in Italy, which are, well, we've mentioned Easter and we've mentioned Christmas. So what holidays do you have in Italy that you only have in Italy? So in England, we have bank holidays, and in England, we have 2 bank holidays in May, and we have 1 bank holiday in August. So what are the bank holidays, or what are the holidays you have in Italy that are only Italian holidays? So Easter, Christmas, we have them in all the countries in Europe and all over the world to a certain extent. But what days are only holidays in Italy?
Okay, what are some special Italian holidays? Do you have any holidays that we're going to be very jealous of? I think they have maybe 2 more days. How many more days do you think? So how many holidays?
I don't know, because, well, we have Easter. And the difference between Easter in Italy and the Easter in the UK, in the UK, we have 2 days for Easter. We have the Friday and the Monday, but in Italy, they only have Monday. So Easter is bad in Italy in comparison because they only have 1 day, we have 2 days. Christmas, I think, is the same. But then we have these 3 days, 2 in May and 2 in and 1 in August. So we have 3 more days. But we've got some coming in. So we have Liberation Day. We have Republic Day. What else do we have? 25th of April, 2nd of June, 1st of May. Okay. And we have here Liberation Day at 25th of April. Yeah, April is a good month in Italy. They always have loads of holidays. So quite a few. So I think maybe Italy have maybe 2 days more than us. They don't have a lot more days.
I just checked and it looks like that.
The bad thing about it, yeah, but Italy, if the holiday falls on a Sunday, you don't have a day off.
Oh.
So, for example, if the 25th of April is a Sunday, then you don't have an extra day.
Oh, interesting. So it might be actually that Britain does have more days off because those days might fall on working days.
Exactly. So it depends. But yeah, Katerina says here you have the 26th of December, St. Stefano. Okay.
Hello, Aria. Thank you for joining us. Hello. Okay.
Yeah. What's the 26th of December called in England? Because we have the 26th of December as a holiday in the UK. What do we call the 26th of December in England, Oscar? Because it's not the same.
They call it Boxing Day.
Yeah, it's very different. So we don't talk about Saint Stephen, but we talk about Boxing Day. It's still a holiday.
Which is a strange word, Boxing Day.
Do you know why it's called Boxing Day?
No. Why is it called Boxing Day?
Well, in the past, in the big houses in the UK, there were a lot of people that worked in the house and they made the food, they cleaned the house, they did a lot. So there was a lot of people that worked for the owners of the big house. And on the 25th of December, all of the people who worked in the house had to make Christmas dinner, they had to clean, they had to cook, so they had to work on Christmas Day. Boxing Day was the holiday for the people that worked in the houses, and the owners of the big houses would give a box of food or things in for the staff, and they would celebrate their Christmas the day after the people who own the houses at Christmas. So that's why it was called Boxing Day.
Oh, it's like a class divide second Christmas. Okay. Interesting. Number 3. What are some international observance days? How are they marked? Yeah, okay. Now we're going to get into it. What are some international observance days? Yeah, International Observance Days. I've got 2 lists up here, Sarah, and there are a lot on holidays on these. The last one, the 7th of April, do you know what that was?
The 7th of April?
Yeah.
No idea.
It was World Health Day. Yay.
No, really? Oh
my God.
So World Health Day.
Yeah. Right, this is a strange list on Wikipedia I'm looking at here. This is just days being set by different organizations. On the 2nd of April was Male Escorts Day. The April 10th, so tomorrow, is World Homeopathy Day.
World Homeopathic Day.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
So that's
there's an observance day. Yeah, Anna, I was just about to say Women's Day. There's the observance day for Women's Day. Great example. We don't have the day off, but we celebrate and we remember all the women in this world, and that's in March the 8th, I think. Is it? It's a big thing here actually, but not so big in the UK. But yeah, we've had some other holidays coming in. So yeah, Easter, Ferragosto, 8th of December, Patron Saint's Day. Yeah, good. January the 1st. January the 1st. What's January the 1st called in English? Because yes, it's January the 1st, but it's got a special name. What's the name for January the 1st, and what's the name for the 31st of December?
Well, okay, so 31st of December is New Year's Eve. 1st of January, New Year's Day, if I'm not mistaken.
No, you're not, exactly. It's interesting because they call it differently here in the in Italy. In Italian, it's got a different name. But yeah, we talk about New Year's Eve and New Year's Day. So yeah, Christmas is, rather than an observance day, Christmas is a holiday. So it's not an observance day, because Christmas we get time off, so it's different. But,
okay, cool.
Yeah.
All right. So, favorite celebrations. Discuss your favorite holidays. Talk about the date, the origin of the holiday, traditions, food, dress, music, where you like to celebrate, best memory. Sarah, can you read the sentences in red?
So this holiday is celebrated on, it was founded, traditionally this food is eaten, this holiday is observed in, my best memory was when my family celebrated.
Okay, guys, so now we want you to use some English. Describe your favorite holiday or observance day. Give us some adjectives to describe it. Tell us what you do. Tell us why you like it. Yeah, and it can be an international observance day. There's a lot of them. Did you know, Sarah, that the 29th of April is a day of remembrance for all victims of chemical warfare, and also International Dance Day?
Wow, that's freaky, isn't it? It's funny actually, because Aria has just mentioned another day, a Remembrance Day for the victims of the Holocaust, which is another really good observance day. Yeah. So yeah, it's strange. There are lots of different observance days, which are. It's interesting how, for example, Women's Day in Italy is known by everybody. So quite a few people wrote Women's Day when you talk about observance days. Before I came to Italy, I didn't know about Women's Day, because in the UK it's not really celebrated, which is kind of interesting. And there are other things. So, for example, I don't know the date, but there is the International Book Day, when you celebrate reading and stuff like that. And depending on where you are in the world, some people take it very seriously. If you have kids, sometimes observance days become much more important, and then you celebrate it more because you've got children. So yeah, it's interesting that in different places, observance days are observance days are more important in some countries than in other countries.
Absolutely, yeah. And I think generally Italians are known to be quite close with family, so perhaps it makes sense that they have international. So they celebrate Mother's Day and Father's Day more closely.
Yeah, definitely. And while you're thinking about your sentences, guys, if you're looking at the words in red, excuse me, and the phrases in red, you'll notice at the beginning we looked at a particular grammar point, and all the first four phrases that you see all have the same grammar involved. And Oscar, do you want to talk us through the grammar that is used in those first four sentences?
Yeah, so here we are using the wonderful passives. This holiday is celebrated. So the object, a holiday, has become the subject in this sentence, and the action is happening to the subject. The holiday is being celebrated, but we don't know who, or we don't care. It's not important. The focus is on the action. The focus is on the verb happening to the object. Do you agree, Sarah?
Exactly. And I was just writing up the form. So when you're using the passives, the subject, which is the object, as Oscar was describing. Then you've got the verb to be, and then you've got your past participle. So when you're using any of the passives, you have to always follow the logic with the verb to be and the past participle.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so let's share with what Anna has to say. Oscar, do you want to read what Anna said?
My favorite day is without doubt Christmas. I love the atmosphere of this period, and I remember when all the family with my grandparents celebrated this festivity all together. Okay, now remember, Anna, if we use an adverb of preference, I love, I like, what do we do to the verb? I like play football. Not quite correct. I love swim. What do you think, Anna? Because if you can correct it, it will be a fantastic paragraph. Really good English there. Ing form.
Okay.
Very good, Anna. Very good. Yeah. So, and I love remembering when all the family. Yeah.
And so we have Aria. After Christmas, my favorite holiday is Pasquetta, the Monday after Easter. Usually families or groups of friends organize outdoor trips and lunches. Yeah, a bit different this year. It's a real pity because Pasquetta, as you say, Easter Monday is a real family day. So it's really, really hard to not be able to be with friends and family at this time of year, because Easter is a big celebration here in Italy, and yeah, it's I'm really unhappy, really sad for everybody. It's a real shame, but great sentence, Aria. Perfect, no mistakes there at all.
I think
so
that's
well
really nice to have. Great sentence, Aria. I think it's really nice to have a holiday that gets people outside together. I think we should have more like that in Britain. Just to jump to Aria's next one. Everyone brings food left over from the Easter table. In Italy, it's very celebrated. Aria, in your second sentence, something is not quite right. Have a look at your second sentence. But very good. Thank you for commenting. Very good. Okay.
And let's have a look at Giovanni. I prefer Christmas holiday because is the moment when you meet every part of a family, and we celebrate it in grandparents' house when we eat typical fish dishes. Now, again, similar to your question to Aria, actually, because here I prefer Christmas holiday because we're missing something here. Is the moment when you meet every part of the family. So Giovanni, what's missing from your sentence here? Have a look at that one. But yeah, nice. I like the fact that you eat fish. Well, you eat fish at Christmas. In England, we always eat meat, not fish. But
well, in Italy, they just have like lasagna, don't they?
Pizza. That's what Christmas Day is: lasagna followed by pizza. No, we know that you have more food than that. Okay, let's have a look at Aria's next one. Do you want to read this one, Oscar?
Sure. My best memory is an Easter Monday 3 years ago, celebrated in the seaside villa with some friends, singing, playing outdoors, and eating everything. Good. So we need the subject, Aria. We celebrated. Very good. And Aria, for this one, in Italy, it is very celebrated. Remember the object again. Okay. But good passive. The subject, sorry.
And just going back to Giovanni in this one here, the same thing is missing here. You need, because it is the moment. So a lot of the time, it's a similar mistake and often made by Italians, that you forget to use it is the moment. You need a subject when you use the verb is. But yeah, but nice sentences, guys.
Yeah, really good.
Do you want to read Tiziana's, Oscar?
Okay. My favorite holiday is April 25th because in Venice it is a special day. Traditionally, all the men give a red rose to their loved. Oh, very nice.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. That's nice.
Do you want to read Katerina's comment?
Yeah, let's have a look at this one. The holiday is celebrated on 25th of April, nice passive, to remember the liberation of Italy by fascists. I like it because people go out for a picnic or go on the beach to breathe sea air. Very nice.
Really good, Katerina.
Very good. Yeah, good. Excellent. And just one comment though, just to go back to this one, you said that it's liberation of Italy by the fascists, or is it liberation of Italy from the fascists?
I didn't realize that the first time, but yeah, different
because
preposition.
Effectively, if you say the liberation of Italy by fascists, it means that the fascists liberated Italy. But I think what you probably mean is that the liberation of Italy from the fascists. I think from that,
we hope so.
My world knowledge serves me right. But yeah, but nice.
Sarah, my favorite holiday is Christmas Day. We always organize a lunch with my family, and in the afternoon we usually play games. It's very funny. Very good, Sarah. Nice.
Lovely. Really nice. And we have Valentina. I prefer Christmas days because the city changes colours. It's decorated and there is another atmosphere with an E on the end. Another atmosphere. Or you could also put, I would probably use a different atmosphere. Rather than another atmosphere, I'd probably say a different atmosphere. And you've got the, just trying to post it. There you go, a different atmosphere. Yeah, good.
Yeah. Michele, my favorite holiday is Ferragosto, on the 15th of August, because, remember your subject, it is an old holiday built by the old Romans, and I enjoy this day dancing at the street parade in Zurich. Okay.
Wow. In Zurich. Wow. Okay.
Right. So they celebrate it in Zurich.
I didn't know that.
Interesting. Okay, well done, guys. Thank you for commenting. Thank you for interacting. Some really good sentences there. Some of the best sentences I've seen. Really good. Read the short description. I don't have the holiday here. So let's go forward to this one. Sarah, can you read New Observance Day?
I certainly can. The United Nations has contacted you about creating a new observance day. They have invited you to make a speech about why this day should be honoured. Include in your speech.
All right. Include in your speech.
What do I need to include in my speech? Who or what should be observed and why? An annual date, special customs, what countries celebrate, how to celebrate, important colours, foods, songs, and activities.
Okay, so Anna, Valentina, Caterina, Giovanni, Tiziana, Sarah, Michele.
Michele, don't forget Michele, Giovanni, we've said, yeah.
Got him. Create your own observance day. Is there something you think is really important that should be observed? Yeah.
And if there is, tell us why. Okay, you can't just say this. You need to say this because, and can you include how you would observe it? Is there something that you would do? Okay, So while you're thinking and while you're writing, I think one Observance Day that I really love is the International Book Day. I mentioned it before. And it's interesting because over the years, it has become a lot more important, and especially for the children. And so I always see on Facebook a lot of my friends who have children who have who they basically, on the day of the Observance Day, the schools say to the children, "Are you come and you have to dress up as somebody from a book." And they use it to encourage reading, and they use it to give the children a chance to dress up and things like that. And I think it's a really nice way of getting people interested in reading, but at the same time having fun and doing something a little bit different in the schools. So for me, I think the International Book Day is a really, really good Observance Day that seems to be getting more popular, if you like. What about you? Do you know of any Observance Days that you think are really good and that are done well?
Well, of course, I'm a huge fan of the 2nd of May, which is World Tuna Day. I go very big for World Tuna Day. I'm just having a look at all the different Observance Days. It's amazing how many there are for just so many different things. World Teachers Day is the 5th of October, Sarah. So we can.
See, I was going to suggest that we should have an Observance Day for teachers.
Well, we'll do our own then. So, World Teacher Observance Day. Okay. Let's make it even more specific then. This will be English Teachers in Italy Observance Day. Okay.
Okay.
All right. How are we going to celebrate? How are we going to observe this day?
Well, before we talk about that, I'm actually going to share, because Tiziana has come up with something really nice that we can share. When this period will end, I think all the doctors, nurses, policemen, and all people involved to save people in this period should be celebrated. Yeah, that's a great shout out. Thanks, Tiziana. Really good. Because I think we're doing everything at the moment by saying they're doing a good job now, but actually you think afterwards we should do something to remember them, and actually not just because there's a crisis. And you've added, yeah, I think with a lot of flowers. Yeah, that's really nice. Yeah, good. And you've got support already. So Anna agrees with you, Tiziana. Okay, so yeah, so music in the squares as well. Really nice. Good. Okay.
What about the start of that paragraph? When this period will end, I think all doctors. What do you think about that?
I think it needs a little bit of something needs to be removed from it to make it correct.
Yeah, it's a tricky one. But Tiziana, your first sentence, when this period will end, I think all the doctors. I think when we use when, we can just use present simple.
Yeah, so effectively you have your conditional, and you have in your conditionals, when you're using the will, it's a first conditional. So when you say that all people, it should be when this period will end. I think all doctors who are involved to save this period should be celebrated. So you could, if plus when, or if and when, it's always with the present. So you're going to be here. I'm just oh, my chat's frozen. I can't chat. My chat is frozen. There we go. So if or when is always with the present.
Yeah.
So
if I go to the cinema,
when the virus, and then you need the present simple. So when the virus ends. Okay.
Good.
Yeah. Exactly.
Giovanni, Liberation Day from coronavirus. On the day when it will happen, people could suit crown for symbolize the courage for have faced this epidemic. I think. People could suit crown. Give us a verb there. So you good, people could, modal verb. Give us a different verb.
Okay.
What do you think, Sarah?
Well, before you said that, there's another sentence here which we saw in the first one, and that is Liberation Day from Coronavirus Day, in the day when it will happen. So you've got when, and again, when it happens. So you need the present simple there as well. So when it happens, okay. People could suit crown. I'm not sure. For symbolize, could choose the crown to symbolize the courage, maybe, for the people that have faced this epidemic. Yeah. So you could use here just to clarify the spelling. Epidemic. About an epidemic. Yeah, no, very good idea. So
Okay, Katerina, I think people should celebrate, I think we should celebrate the arrival of the spring, because it is nice to remember this day with flowers and colored clothes. Yeah. Nice. A day to celebrate the arrival of spring.
Yeah. Just be careful. Arrive is the verb, but you're looking for the noun. And the noun is arrival. Okay. So remember that you've got to arrive as the verb, but the arrival of spring. Okay. Lovely. Okay. What are the ones we've got? I'm just looking at this one. I would like to create easy going day. The day should be celebrated on Monday, the most stressful day by definition, and it should be celebrated in the spring. What a fantastic idea, Arya. I love that, easygoing day.
Really good.
Yeah, definitely.
Really good English and very good sentences. Yeah.
But for me, a National Observance Day would be better if it was a national holiday. All Mondays, we celebrate easygoing day. Yeah, definitely. Really good.
She says, a great party full of positive vibrations and good deeds. The festival of time found to remember to enjoy life. Nice.
Yeah, nice. Really nice. Very good. Okay. And we have Katerina, who's come up with one as well. I think we should say, that was the arrival of spring. This one here, Valentina. The death is a memory. We should celebrate doctors and all voluntaries of this epidemic period. Now, we've got another word here. Voluntary is the adjective. So it is, voluntary is the adjective. But what is the noun? Okay, so you're looking for the noun. And the noun is volunteer. Okay, so it is voluntary is the adjective, and then a volunteer as the noun.
Yeah, fantastic. Really good. So back to English Teachers in Italy Day, Sarah. I think it should still be a work day, so we have to go to the school, but every student has to bring a massive bar of chocolate.
So a bar of chocolate should be given to each teacher by each student in every lesson. I think that's a very good idea. And when do you think it should be held? Should it be held at the beginning of the academic year or at the end of the academic year? Because you said now Teachers Observance Day was in October, but for me, I think I would prefer to have it at the, I don't know, kind of in January or February when there is nothing else happening. So I would like to get all my chocolate then. So I think it should be held at the beginning of the year. Yeah.
English Teachers in Italy Day. That's my one. Okay, guys. Katerina, Arya, Tiziana, Michele, Giovanni, Anna, Valentina, thank you so much. Sarah, thank you so much for interacting, for commenting. We hope that you are staying safe, that you are relaxing. We hope that you are also not too bored. And we hope that we will see you soon. Well done, really well. We liked your observance days.
Yeah, really good work, guys. Thanks so much for contributing. And it's been an absolute pleasure. So well done. Thanks, guys. Have a good evening.
Good. Tiziana, it could be dangerous for your sugar level in blood. I'll take the risk. It's worth it. Bye, guys. Well done.
See you guys. Thank you.